A look there inside of MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Going, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jaxson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
In motion, it's Robinson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
He'll step up and run, and the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. D. Winters there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 23, here's second and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They'll go play action here with Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, 49ers nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Mike, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag now as a starter in the NFL for Mac Jones. You look back on the success he had back at Alabama, national champion quarterback, Pro Bowler as a rookie with the Patriots, and then it just seemed from there his play started to fall off. Can he recapture some of that success he had as a rookie? If he can, he has a chance to restart his career in this new style.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Jones. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, 49ers.
And the 49ers first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Brian Burns. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Jones to throw. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Jones going to hang on to it here, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Back to throw is Jones. There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Jones. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up to this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Now Jones on the bootleg. Moving to his left. And he's in! Mac Jones! Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Play fake. Here's Dart. He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pick.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st down, Dart That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
To the air on second down. Dart, that's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a...
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49-7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now Robinson has an opening past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's going to have a Niners first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. High-headed defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
He'll work forward for a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Gun, it's Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
15 yards. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job in this drive doing just that. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Giants offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw across his body is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. Take paper, baby.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter.
For the Giants.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, it's Jones. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Jones now on first down. This one complete to Bourne. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's Robinson. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Jones. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4 at 14-10. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action, it's Jones. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jones. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Tracy on 1st down, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 35 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long, and Dart threw the ball in a flash, and he lost the football. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Open man Burton. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play, overrun him in the flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations like this defensive line is starting to hack their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on to punt for the second time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Rolling right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Now he takes off. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. What a good choice to get out front. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
From the gun, it's Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now, Jones. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The 49 out for the punt. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he finds some space tackling after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. On the give, it's Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Try a jet sweep, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all. A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face second down and 7. To throw, it's Jones. He'll step up, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mac Jones, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. He'll get this out to the left flat. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Tracy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Operating for the gun, it's Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Motion man is Hyatt. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 2nd down, Dart. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Niners offense and Mac Jones heading back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Y'all can't talk about basic.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing now is Jones. And that is incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
On fourth down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. He has Hyatt complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I see what do it.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Now he'll run. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here is 1st and goal. Throwing, Dart, flushed to, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. Whoa! Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Over the middle to Kittle. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now 2nd and inches. Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the clock will stop. Timeout calls with 5 seconds remaining.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
Here's 1st down. Throwing, Jones. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short, time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.